today's session we are going to learn about Excel. So this is the environment of Excel that I have opened, and initially I'll click on blank document as the option, and this is the environment where you can find a sheet at the bottom on which we can right click and rename it if we want to give it a new name on our own. So by rename we can give a name, and if we want to add more of the sheets we can right click on this and go to insert, which will present a box in front of us where we can pick up the option worksheet. A new sheet is being inserted, which we can just pick up by dragging it and move it at the back. Now this is our first sheet that we are seeing, where we have got 16,384 columns and 10,48,576 rows. If we would like to visit those rows, the last row, we can press Ctrl and down arrow, and immediately we reach to 10,48,576 row. To reach to the last column, Ctrl and right arrow, which will give us this column XFD. Which we can see over here, XFD is the last column. To move back to the initial column, Ctrl and left arrow, and to go back to the sheet, Ctrl up arrow to move to A1 cell. Now let's see how to do further working in Excel. Suppose we are writing a sheet in which we have to enter the name and the quantity and price of some items, and then we have to calculate the total quantity. So we'll be writing here name, quantity, price, value. And if suppose we want to insert serial number and all, we can just right click on this on the name column and take an option insert entire column, where we can write serial number, write 1 and place your cell pointer on 1. There is a fill handle over here which is a black dot. This fill handle you can press with the help of mouse and press Ctrl key so that the numbering keeps on incrementing. Now here I am writing certain items like Vim gel, quantity if I have got 120 rupees per packet. Then we have got Surf Excel, Now after writing all these details, I want to calculate the product. So we have got two ways. Either we can write here is equal to, open the bracket, go to quantity, put a multiply sign, go to the price and close the bracket and then press enter. You get the quantity, the total value. But if instead of this I want to have a ready-made function, so here at the top you can see we have over here summation, auto sum. This thing, this auto sum, you can go I don't want an auto sum. I just want to press that down arrow, and here we can go to more functions. More functions is going to open in front of us a dialog box. In select a function, if I say all, so we can pick out product function from here. Product. This is the function product. Okay. In product it is asking us number 1, number 2, whatever we want. So we'll click on quantity again. I'm clicking on the quantity, and for the second box I'm clicking on price, and then I click on OK. It's giving me the same answer. Now if I have calculated the product with the help of fill handle, I just drag it down and the formula keeps on copying and calculating the product for each. This is relative cell referencing. Relative cell referencing means once you calculate a formula, you just have to drag it with the help of fill handle and the formula keeps on copying and moving downwards. So this was the product. If in case you want to find out the sum, then that summation function itself, that auto sum function, you can just click on that and automatically it is going to calculate the sum, right? But the sum, if you want that it should be only of two things like quantity and price, it will calculate the sum of those two only. So it's just going to add them, C4 and D4, which I have selected over here. So it depends on how you want the formula to be executed, right? Okay, now let's see some more things in this. Suppose after making this I want a proper formatting of this entire data. So there is an option over here, cell styles, which you can see properly over here. Here if I click, it's showing me colorful options of the cell styles which I can pick up. So I can select any one of them which I want and it will be immediately applied to my sheet. Then we have got format as table. This is another option which is again showing us some options over here. So we can say OK and that formatting will be done on it. Then there is conditional formatting also, which we can take. If suppose I take the option as data bars, after selecting the entire table, if I take conditional formatting as an option and I take highlight cell rules which are greater than, if in greater than I say that format cells which are greater than 11250.5 is given over here. Now that's my choice what I want to do. If instead of this I write which are greater than 7000, color you can select of your own, light red fill, red border, and if I say OK, so only those cells will be highlighted in the sheet which are greater than 7,000. How did we do this? We went to conditional formatting option. After selecting the entire work that we have done, we can also give here color scales. First, let's select this table. Right, we can select any of the color formats that we want. So here it's giving us the color scales. Now let's see one more thing. Suppose I want to generate some numbers which are alternate to each other, like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I can write here 2 and then I'll write here 4. Now after that I'll select both of them, and then at the end of the 4 there is a cell handle, fill handle, which I'll just keep on dragging downwards, and it will come to know the differences between the even numbers and generate all the even numbers. Similar is the case with odd numbers also. I write here 1 and 3. Select both of them, and from the fill handle of the last number you can keep on dragging and you get all the odd numbers over here, right? Or you have also an option of fill, this one. So first of all, let's write one number in our cell, like suppose I am writing here 2, and then I go to fill, series, skip value if you want. Now it's giving me a dialog box where it is asking me what to do and how to fill. So step value, I can say I want 3, and the stop value should be up to 20. If I say OK horizontally, it is giving me the difference of 3 between all the numbers which are generated through the series. So what did I do? I went to fill, and before that I had put here a number 2. After selecting it, I went to fill, then I've got series where I can give the stop value and the step value, and then OK. Right? So these were some of the things that we had to see in today's session. Next we'll see more in another session. Thank you.